Hey guys, welcome. It is January 10th at 4:57 p.m., so almost exactly 4 hours after the market has closed. And we got a pretty quiet day today, just like we were anticipating. We were saying that over the last 3 days, it was mostly going to be quiet, mostly sideways trading until we get those big CPI numbers and the PPI. So we did have a little bit of directionality this week, and it wasn't completely sideways. Yesterday we were up, or actually slightly down 0.15% in the SPY, and today we're up a little over 0.5%. What we're seeing right here is that this has just been a big sideways movement. It was a little bit directional, a little bit of a range right here, but not much. And what we see is our close today is pretty much the highs of the recent highs. So just matching the recent highs. If we look at our QQQ, we will see a very similar story. Okay, so we didn't quite make it to the recent highs, but we did get a little bit directional, not a hugely directional today, more directional than in the S&P 500. But we're really waiting to see those PPI numbers. We're going to take our cues off of CPI numbers. We're going to take our cues off of that. We're going to see how the bond market reacts, and then we'll see the reaction inside the equity markets. If I look at the Dow Jones, same thing, just chopping sideways. This one's a lot more flat than the other two were. And if I look at my small cap stocks, I'll see that we've been chopping sideways as well, and we did not get that directional over the past half week. So we've just really been going sideways in this tighter range right here. So really, we're just waiting to see. We're waiting to see how that print is going to come out with the CPI, and then we'll know a lot more from after that happens. If we look at the TLT, well, we've been chopping sideways. We're under that MA 200 right there, and we did start to come down a little bit today, but we're still matching those lows. So we haven't gotten really directional yet. If we break this purple line, there's a very good chance that we'll head down into that MA 50. If we hold, then we go up above that MA 200, then we might match these highs, these recent highs that we've had. All of that is going to be waiting on the CPI numbers. And so let's take a look at exactly what time those are coming out. This is the wrong date. Here we go, CPI 5:30 in the morning. So we'll know an hour before the market opens. Then that's really what we want to watch out for. That should create a lot of volatility, most likely a lot of directionality. Well, this market has really been waiting to see which direction it's going to go, either up or down, and we'll have that answer tomorrow morning. So after the CPI prints, the PPI shouldn't really have much of an impact unless it tells an extremely different story, which is not very likely. So most of that movement is going to be tomorrow. So hopefully you reduced your exposure, you reduced your risk, you reduced your allocations, or you are very well hedged going into the markets tomorrow. But we'll see. Maybe we'll get some range. We'll actually get some movement, and we'll be out of this kind of dead zone sideways trading that we've been engaged in for the last couple of weeks, and you can see some actual movement in your portfolios. That's it for today. The only thing we're waiting on is to get a little bit of market action after we see that CPI number.